I think the biggest news of the day, the news that has absolutely destroyed me, that has ruined my weekend. I was about 2 seconds from calling off work. Um, it's ruined my day. It's ruined my week. It's ruined my month. And frankly, it almost makes the season feel like a loss. Is obviously that Jurgen Klopp is leaving. Okay. Now, there's been a bajillion memes. I posted a TikTok about it too, where it's just like, I think for me, like, I think that there'll be time for analysis. There'll be time for who's going to be the replacement. There'll be time for, where does he rank? X, Y, Z. There'll be time for this stuff. But I think for me right now, it's more about sadness. It's more about and again, I get it. I get that Liverpool will go on. I get that that Liverpool will just continue. I get that Liverpool is bigger than any one person. I get that. But obviously there's people that contribute to something more than others, like Mario Balotelli contributed to Liverpool, but he didn't have the impact that Jurgen Klopp would have, Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Kenny Dalglish. There's many people that have gone through Liverpool, but there's just been this thing of that's just like my generation. That's just who I grew up seeing. And I think what sucks the worst is that it's going to be next to impossible to replace the kind of person that Jurgen Klopp was. I mean, Jurgen Klopp was the kind of person that you would see smoking cigarettes and having a drink. And, if you went up to Jurgen Klopp and you said hey, I love your work, he'd fucking chat with you. He'd shoot the shit with you. He would talk about life. He would talk about the game. He would be a fucking person. He'd be one of the guys. And you don't see that a lot. I don't see that with Pep. As much as I don't think that Pep's a bad person, I don't think that you could do that with him. And so it just sucks because he just happened to be like a tactical genius who would be able to turn it around and be a mentality monster. And now he's leaving. Because of that, I think. Because of that. And so it sucks. And so I've been depressed all day. And I'm going to light this candle for Jurgen Klopp. Because I'm in mourning. I don't know what the fuck the candle is. I just found it. So I'm just going to light this candle for the homie, dude. For the homie. Pour one out for the homie.
Jurgen.
For Jurgen Klopp. Yes, man. And I'm so sad because I think you were kind of starting, obviously you were starting your journey. And
he's not that dancing guy, is he?
What dancing guy? Oh, I just put it out. I'm an idiot.
The dancing coach?
What dancing coach?
Like the one that dances to Lil Baby? That's my dog.
You're thinking of Jose Mourinho, and that wasn't Jose Mourinho. That was just a guy that looked a lot like it.
That's my dog.
That's a fantastic clip. They've tipped him to be a replacement, but no, the replacement... Listen, I was talking about it before, too. The replacement, we'll have time, but, I'm just going to share a couple of moments, and, just to, kind of give you perspective. Again, there was the time that people... My candle's on. The morning has begun. There was people that would, see him out and just be like, oh, hey, Jurgen, love Liverpool, love your work. And, you don't expect much because they're like rock stars and celebrities out there. And he was hey guys, how's it going? And just would talk to random people and just, shoot the shit with them. There was a translator guy, at these big press conferences, there was a translator guy, like the UFC ones, they have just like giant press conferences.
Yes.
And there was a guy that was translating, and he was like, who's that guy's translating? He just has the sexiest voice I've ever heard. Like, he was a funny fucking guy. He was just one of the fellas. There's a clip I just saw recently where he was like, he's German and he was in England, so they were like, oh, he had a brain fart. And he was like, how come you guys are allowed to say that and I can't? And they were like, say what? And he's like, brain fuck. And he's like, we're not saying that, bro. We're saying brain fart. And he's just smiling there. Like, he's just a dude. And it sucks, man. It sucks so hard. And it just... Oh, my God. I mean, truly. It's not that he won't be replaced. It's not that Xavi or somebody else can do a good job. It's just not him. You know what I'm saying? It's not him, and it's not gonna be the same. And
It's not Jurgen.
yeah, it's not Jurgen Klopp, bro, and it just sucks. It just sucks. It just sucks. So I'm very, very sad about that. I've gone up to random people and just like I was having a conversation with a coworker, and I was like, dude, what's something you love? Is how I started that conversation. And he's like, well, I don't know. And I was like, okay, because I love this thing. I love Liverpool. And Jurgen Klopp is leaving. And, he understands the concept of sports, obviously. So he's like, oh, who are they going to get? And I was like, it's like I lost my dad. It's like I lost my dad. I swear to God, that's what it's like. And he was like, oh, man, so he's leaving. Like, who are they going to get to replace him? And I was like, who would you get to replace your dad? Like, I don't... Shut the fuck up. Like,
you just don't.
You don't. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't have a dad.
It sucks. It fucking sucks. I am devastated beyond belief. What else did I say? I mean, I've said some outlandish shit today. I saw somebody else call into, obviously England, they have talk radio and they have talk radio about soccer. And this dude calls in and he was like, honestly, I'd rather my wife have left me than Jurgen Klopp leave. And I was like,
what the
fair, fucking fair. I get it. Dude, this is what it is. You are a wrestling man. You're a wrestling savant.
Yeah,
this is
you
like...
said, I understand.
No, a little bit. Like, I only say that because it's like Liverpool lose great players all the time. Like, Liverpool lose John Cena. Liverpool lose The Rock. And it fucking sucks. But you still have the dude that created it all. Which is maybe a bad example because for you, that would be like Vince McMahon.
Oh my
But,
gosh,
like, it just...
not Vince.
I can't, man. I can't. I'm devastated, bro. I'm devastated. I'm trying to fix these fucking lights. Anyway, I'm devastated. So that's my little fucking rant about dying. And I mean, obviously, he was just one of the greatest managers, yada yada. Like, fuck. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Hate it.